political organization, we have a responsibility to work with our international brothers and sisters of the liberal and democratic movement. I would like to take a moment and thank our convention producer, Craig Pfeiffer, who reintroduced YDA to our international partners, IFLRI. His work forged the way for YDA to expand our international presence over the last 10 years. In May, Rod and I were invited to attend a conference in Cairo about the grassroots transition to democracy in the Middle East. While there, we had the privilege of meeting an amazing European leader from Italy that sits on the board of the Italian Young Democrats and who, at 24 years old, was elected as the Secretary General of the Alliance of Democrats in Europe. Last month, I was invited to keynote the Young Democrats of Europe's National Conference in Belgium, where my dear friend Marco Cappa was elected president. We are honored to have such a valuable, hardworking, and great friend to this organization. He is already doing amazing work throughout the continent and internationally, and we look forward to working with his organization in the future. We are honored to have him here to talk about how our two organizations will continue to work together. So please help me welcome to the stage the President of the Young Democrats of Europe, Marco Cappa.
Buonasera YDA. How are you doing? It's Friday night, so I guess we are going to rock. I want to thank each of you, in particular Ether and Rod, for this invitation. I really appreciated it, and I feel honored. Honored to be here on the behalf of my organization, Young Democrats for Europe. As Heather said, I just became the president of this organization. So we have now to give a new deal to go together and to work together towards the promotion of democracy. I'm honored to be here also because Democrats from US are for us an example, a guide. So we do follow you. We follow Obama, and we consider him not just US Democrats leaders, not just the president of USA. We consider him a global leader. And so I really appreciate that. I met Rod in Cairo. Rod and Heather were with me in this international conference where the main issue was how to find an exit strategy, how to find the way to promote democracy, to make a transition to democracy. After this huge movement that created such a strong uprising, we met the youngsters that did the Spring Revolution, and it was emotional because a memorable experience. We met them and we could find the way they spread democracy through the new media. And so it was very intense knowing how the promotion of democracy could follow these new and innovative ways. And I think it's very important to follow this idea because, in my opinion, YDE, Young Democrats for Europe, and you, YDA, Young Democrats of America, we should work together. We should install a fruitful cooperation and to integrate our efforts to promote democracy. I think it's so important. We have to establish a common agenda because the global challenges we are facing are the same. You are now facing this debt crisis which is all around Europe the same. We are facing throughout Europe, in Greece, in Spain, in Portugal, in Ireland, and we don't know who's going to be next. The same problem. So we have to stay together, to work together, to establish a roadmap and to say, guys, we have to work hard and to push our cause, because our generation today is going to pay the bill. We are the ones who don't know what's about our future. The cut of the public spending is going to be on our shoulders. Actually, you have a president who is working hard on it. Mr. Berlusconi actually is mainly focusing on how to organize the next YDA party. So, you know that I'm even more worried about the future of our country. Anyway, I think that it's so important. And Rod, I want to tell you, this global agenda, this common agenda to fight these global and common challenges should be made on 3 main points. This is my opinion, but then we can share. And this is why I want to invite you to Rome next September.
Oh, I'll be there!
Not just you, but all the delegation. Because we have to start working together. And I think that the main priorities, in my opinion, are 3, but we can say even more. I think that youth unemployment is the first. It's the same in Italy, it's the same in Belgium, it's all over Europe, but I guess also here it's a problem. And so the economic growth as well. Then we have the second point, which should be a sustainable future. We have to fight for it. We have to fight climate change, and we have to establish a common agenda on it. And then, also because there is no future without sustainability. And then, of course, we have to establish together the promotion of democracy. We met the guys in Cairo, but we know that also in Syria today there is a fight for democracy, for the rule of law, for human rights, and this is our challenge. And please let me send also my warmest greeting. My heart goes today to the friends and to the people of Norway, because they suffered a lot. You know what I'm talking about. They were suffering, and they were youngsters, like we are today, in a convention, political summer school. I was actually invited to take part of this event. It was an event so rich of passion, of political empathy. And so today I want to say that there is also a speech that was held during the funerals, and a very friend of mine told that the answer to violence will be more democracy, will be more tolerance, will be even more humanity. This is also our political belief. This is how we want to fight terror, how we want to fight this violence. And this is something very important. I want to thank you, and lastly I want to mention something that gives the sense, in my opinion, of what should be our common roadmap. I saw on the flag of Kentucky the motto, "United we stand, divided we fall." Let's stay united. Let's stay united. Ciao.
Please welcome back Convention Chairman Sean Hartman.